everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got Richmond facing the home team. And it's Richmond to start out. Here's the starting group for Richmond. Griffin is out there with Noah. Then it's Nash. And there's Byron Scott, and it's Pippen in at the 3 slot. Now here's Mutombo. That's good.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
It always seems to settle you down when you have some early success in the post.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Jones, following the score by Richmond. 6 to shoot, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Scott with the ball. Jones covering. The kick out to Scott. Pippen, the pass to Noah. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Price dishes to Lee. Price outside. Mutombo kicks to Jones. Price outside. And the rebound goes to Griffin. So it's Richmond now. It's Pippen with the drive. And it's Nash missing.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Price kicks to Jones. Feeds it to Dang. And the rejection by Pippen. Now here comes Nash leading the break. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Nash has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Price, the pass to Mutombo. Lee kicks to Jones. Inside. Mutombo makes it off the glass. Mutombo's got his second bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Griffin. Power down with both hands.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Jones. From deep. Offensive rebound. Mutombo dishes to Price. Mutombo kicks to Lee. Outside Dang. Back to Lee. The pass to Mutombo. Stolen by Noah. Dishes it to Pippen. It's stolen by Dang. Pass to Price. Lee outside. On the wing, Dang. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Richmond.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
The dish to Griffin. Pass to Noah. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
And it's a completely new group for Richmond. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Back to DeRozan. Mutombo in the high post. Outside DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Horford the pass to McCollum. And it's off the back rim. No good.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Mutombo sets a screen. From outside, off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Here's DeRozan. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Hits it from three-point range. DeRozan's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out
there. And so the first quarter is in the books. Richmond leads by 9. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Richmond so far. Guys?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another, as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for Richmond. Brandon Knight is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Nowitzki. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Carter in a small forward. Back to Horford. Out to Miller. He feeds it to Knight. Second chance shot. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Knight's got his first bucket in this one. Knight dishes to Nowitzki. And the shot falls short this time. Knight kicks to Miller. Back to Knight. He dishes it to Hudson. Passes it to Knight. Miller outside. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Knight kicks to Nowitzki. Sinks the three-pointer. Nowitzki's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3 ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Horford kicks to Knight. From 12 feet out. Good, he hits the jump shot. Knight's got his second bucket of the game to go. Knight kicks to McGrady. Bosch passes to Knight, and that's out of bounds. Richmond will retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Again, the miss by Nowitzki.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Knight again. Hudson.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
A nice shot by Knight.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds a spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
And it's a completely new group for Richmond. Horford dishes to Mutombo. Mutombo sets a screen. And it's Miller penetrating. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Kicks it to Scott. There's the feed to Noah. Nice ball movement by Richmond. Nash right side. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. And here we go. Knight kicks to Hudson. Knight against Griffin. And stolen by Scott. And here we go. And Miller with the block. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Out of bounds. Richmond takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pippen, the pass to Griffin. To the middle. Wants to get it off to Noah and does. And the shot is good. And Richmond leads by 5.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Millsap a screen. The drive by Scott from about 19 feet. Millsap misses.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Outside for Pippen. From deep. Scott can't get it to go. Scott again. It's Price. On the wing, Scott. Pippen with the steal. To the paint. And finished off by Scott.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Richmond leading by 5. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Nash, here we go. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And even though they're down, I like the way they're getting the ball inside. I mean, they're playing smash mouth basketball right now. And you've got to think it's going to create some foul opportunities for them.
Price against Nash. And that one's good. Price.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And he gets the bucket.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we've reached halftime in this one. Richmond ahead. They lead by 8. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Kind of like what Steve Nash has done in this game.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
The second half just about to get going here.
Looking at the game Nash has been having, he's got 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
David Lee is out there with Jones. Then there's McCollum, and it's Mutombo, and it's Price in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Richmond leading by 8. Nash with no one around. No good on the 3. Now here's McCollum, defended by Scott. Here's Lee. The shot misses. Griffin with some nice D.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Uncovered. That one's good, and the Richmond lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from McCollum.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Nash kicks to Griffin. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And here's Nash outside. And Richmond misses again.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Price kicks to Mutombo. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. Mutombo's got 6.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Griffin kicks to Scott. Back to Nash. And he overshot that one, missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Timeout call.
Here's Knight. He kicks it to Dang. Feeds it to Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's good, and the Richmond lead is cut down to just 4 points with the buckets from Byron Scott. Knight dishes to Nowitzki. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. And that's now 6 points for Nowitzki.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
The shot by Knight, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Outside Knight. The shot by Carter, nobody around. No good from outside. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. McGrady against Knight. Scott kicks to Millsap. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Knight wide open. Again, the miss by Knight. Richmond leading by 7. Carter, the pass to Jordan. And Carter has it in the corner. There's the pass to Knight. Dishes it to Jordan. With 4 seconds on the clock.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. Nowitzki. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Richmond, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And so Nowitzki nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Knight up in time. And that.
Every dime is a flake.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily.
Standing tall like a soldier. Chains can't hold us. It's the winner's race. Eating with cannon. Eggs at a table, no dinner plate. We the best, get it straight. What's the problem, baby? Raised out of mama, baby. Was dropping my mama crazy. They ain't trying to give it, so I gotta go get it. Harder than ever.
So it's Richmond now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Setting the floor for Richmond. We've got DeAndre Jordan. Carter is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Brandon Knight. And it's McGrady in at the 2. Knight kicks to Horford. And stolen by Jordan. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, now they've lost the starch in their shirt, guys. They're demoralized. A careless play to turn it over and then slow to get back on defense. Lethargic.
It looks like their legs are gone at this point. I mean, I don't think a comeback bid is in the offering.
No problems knocking that one down.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
A nice shot by Knight.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
Oh!
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And that one's good. Price.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Knight for 3. Carter drives in. Here's Jordan. And that one is stuffed right through.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella. Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Both teams will make substitutions. From the top of the key, rebounded by Richmond. Griffin's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here. They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the 3-ball. They shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
It's Nash with the drive. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Jones against Noah. Lee dishes to Price. And it's blocked by Scott. 4 on the shot clock. The 3. And again, it's Byron Scott. Scott's got 11 points here in just the second half.
With the success they've been having from the 3-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
And Richmond making a change here. Hornacek's checked in. That one's good, and the Richmond lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Price. It's Nash with the drive. Mutombo against Noah. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Scott the pass to Mutombo. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Nash kicks to Hornacek. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. And here's Price from beyond the arc. The shot is off. And Richmond will go the other way with it. They led by as many as 18 points. Pippen dishes to Griffin. And here's Nash outside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Richmond.
Clark, look at their number of assists.
Well, they minimized the one-on-one situations, Kevin. They got the ball moving, and it found the open guy.
Great ball movement. You're right.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Griffin. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And it's Richmond's ball. It's a 10-point game. Nash drives in. Outside for Pippen. Tries yet again. Nash with another miss.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And so Richmond takes the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And
what happened when the game got sloppy. Introducing the Lone Ranger and Kimo Sabi. The horses are big, the 10-gallon tracks. The hood cowboys with the 10-gallon raps. Racking ACG boots and baseball caps. I agree, this ain't a simulation of the doo-doo. This is the shot said to get used to. Gangstar foundation to treat. We branched off, shine eye, just waited our chance to blast off. Year rounds in possession of Black Poet, Nick Khalil, the NYGs. I'm making diamonds out of pressure, my pipes are intact. Don't believe me, ask your boy in the back to the track. These recordings be important and responsible for drama like Sarah Palin, Joe Biden, McCain, and Obama.
Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, two ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system. Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, two ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system.
NYG.
They said New York fell off, who bringing New York back? I'm like, where we went, what part the game is that? We've been here the whole time, anxiously waiting. In the streets, paper chasing, pre-testing our patience. Now stop the presses, listen up, this is not a lecture. More like a message with a flow that's as hot as peppers. Pop the only way you can stop this villain. I'm sick with it, with a moxicillin. I've been the illest, this ill kid, Operation Red. Though I never contemplated that. Then that's a wrap, turn your pages to 03. Chapter NYG's, pants is my code D. No iron team, homie, picture me solo. See what happened to Tony, what he did to Manolo. Here go that New York Giant, back on it again. Seen with Wolverines and they wasn't from Michigan. Y'all listening, y'all can hear a lyrical street. In the Carter's raw dens. Rap don't work, find us in Tennessee. Looking for bucks, see if they still Tennessee.
NYG.
We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Hey, what you say?
NYG.
We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back.
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
Hello, everyone. Get ready. For NBA action live on 2K Sports. It'll be the visiting team taking on Richmond.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got C.J. McCollum. Mutombo is out there with David Lee. Then it's Jones. And it's Price in at the point guard. The drive by Lee. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Nash dishes to Griffin. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down. Clearly was
to Lee. There's the down low. Here's Price. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here's Nash. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pippen, the pass to Griffin. Outside for Pippen. And there's the 3-second violation. Now here's McCollum. Lee outside. Pass to Jones. He kicks it to Price. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mutombo. Lee outside. Passes to McCollum. And he gets it to go. McCollum's got his first bucket in this one. And it's Richmond's ball. Trailing by 5. Like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique. That combination of power and polish.
And here's Price for 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Price has got 6.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Here's Noah. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And now the fast break. Nash with the ball. And Pippen slams it in.
And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
No good from Price.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
For the 3, here's Mutombo. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Now here's Noah. Mutombo is a nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of.
And that does it for the first quarter. The away team up by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own the rebounding edge.
Well, the anticipation's been better. As the ball hits the rim, it's gone right to them. Solid job of them chasing it down and anticipating it.
Richmond trails by 4. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Price is out there with Scott. Then it's David Lee. And it's Mutombo. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Richmond. Millsap kicks to Horford. From past the arc. Rebounded by Richmond.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Now here is Carter. And that one's good. McGrady.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's McGrady, following the basket by Paul Millsap. Outside Carter, and DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. Scott the pass to DeRozan. Knight kicks to Scott. Outside DeRozan. Beyond the arc. Out of bounds. Richmond takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Knight kicks to McGrady. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. McGrady's got the lead up to 1 now for Richmond.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Picked by Horford. Knight for 3. No good. And Richmond will go the other way with it. Here's McGrady. With some arc. That's good. And now it's a 3-point Richmond lead.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Horford dishes to Knight. From the baseline. And good on the basket. Book it.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Knight passes to Nowitzki. Nice ball movement by Richmond. Carter with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Out to Knight. He dishes it to McGrady. Here's Nowitzki. Drilled from 11 feet out. Nowitzki's got his first points in this one. Knight kicks to Millsap. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
The shot by Knight, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And it's Carter penetrating. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. And Richmond leads by 3. Knight again. It's McGrady. Horford has a wide open look. Horford missing again. To the inside. Jordan dishes to Knight. A 3-ball. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
The shot by Knight, no good.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
And he gets the bucket.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
And it's DeRozan missing. Here's McGrady. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Picked by Horford. Here's Scott. And that does it for the first half of play. Richmond leads by 7. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
It's been a nice game for McGrady. He's got 11 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Richmond leading by 7. Pippen is out there with Griffin. And there's Byron Scott. Then it's Nash. And it's Noah in at the 5 down low. That's the group for George Karl getting going here in the second half.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
Feeds to Lee. Miller outside. The shot is off. Griffin with some nice D. Pippen kicks it over to Nash. Floats one. And the layup is good. Nash has got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Jones. Great defense that time from Noah.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Nash. He has 6. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Here's Price. Following the score by Richmond. Jacks up a 3. And he gets it to go. Price has got 9.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Back to Miller. Mutombo sets a screen. Miller outside. Here's Price. And the shot is good. He's got 11.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Griffin is screen on Price. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Richmond leading by 6. An even 3-on-3 break. Nash with it. Jones covering. The open shot. Nash. They get the rebound. Here's Griffin. Good D by Miller.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Screen by Lee. Miller, no up. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And Richmond will go for a different look here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Noah. Wash comes in for Blake Griffin. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Pippen. And it's Brandon Knight in for Nash. Lee goes in. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And some changes here for Richmond. Nowitzki comes in for Chris Bosh. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Scott.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Here's McGrady. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys. Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. Hudson against Carter. Horford fires. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Dang kicks to Knight. And there's the pass to Hudson. Rebounded by Richmond. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Teardrop shot. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Knight. And now it's an 11-point Richmond lead. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's Nowitzki, top of the key. And another basket from Richmond.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Here's Hudson. And the 3 ball is good. Hudson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just a...
And we've reached the end of the third. Richmond ahead, up by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Here's Knight. We've got Dang. Paul Millsap out there with Horford. And there's Byron Scott. And it's Knight in the guard position. And here's Millsap from the arc. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got 4 assists in the game.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Richmond?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well. Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him. Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
McGrady with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. McGrady against Scott. Puts up the baby hook.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
But they get it back. Nowitzki right side. Horford with the rebound. To the inside. Here's Knight. And he lays it straight in. Knight's got 4 points in the quarter.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Out to Carter. Lots of room. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. And Richmond leads by 5. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
He just continues to light him up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We gotta wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Price against Nash. Back to Jones. Right side, Lee. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And he's able to get it back. There's Miller with the three. There's the bucket. Good. Richmond leading by 3. McGrady passes to Nash. 14 feet away. And another basket from Richmond.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Out to the wing. Here's Price. And good. He nails it. Price is getting it done, shooting over 55%. 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. McGrady dishes to Griffin. And that's out of bounds. Richmond will retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
On the wing, Tracy McGrady. No good with the wing jumper.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Nash. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. That's now 8 points for Steve Nash.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh no, oh yeah shots.
Mutombo sets a screen. For 3, Price. Miller kicks to Mutombo. Jones with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Back to Jones. Pass to Price. There's the dish to Miller. It's stolen by McGrady. And Jones pulls it down.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Here's McGrady. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
Left block shot on the way. And another basket from Richmond.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And the basket by Jones.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Jones against McGrady. And he commits the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here, Greg. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
And an intentional foul right there.
Shooting for Richmond.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
And so Richmond takes the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home. And